Good morning, all you lovely people. I'll say good morning from the grumpy old git, but by the time you get to see this, it could well be the afternoon. Yeah, a little bit of a rant today, but I am quite calm over it all. You know, the election bullshit is really ramping up now from both sides. But first of all, before I get into that, I'd like to thank the faceless cowards at YouTube for showing them up just for what they are. Now, this is a comment that they wouldn't put up onto the channel that held back for review. By me, I will admit. I had to approve it myself. But this, now, why would they need to review that? There's nothing in there that even remotely contravenes any rules, restrictions, censorship or anything like that. Just be aware, people, there's a lot of fuckery going on. If you do have a comment that gets removed or doesn't show, please let me know via email, which is in the description box at the bottom underneath the video. And you don't have to, I won't put your name in it, but I will try and answer your comments or reply to them in a video. It's absolutely ridiculous. But there again, I do feel quite honoured with Faceache. The fact that it would seem that they are personally paying somebody to look at every comment I make, every post I put up on their shite platform. It's nice to know that they're keeping the truth hidden. But what you don't realise, Faceache, is by doing this, by your very own actions, you're just proving us right when we tell the truth. The knobs don't realise what they're actually censoring is truth. Yeah, this is the world we live in. But anyway, back to the main topic today. The bullshit is ramping up, absolutely. With Jeremy Hunt trying to convince us all the economy is on the up. Taxes are going down while wages are going up. Bullshit. You're a dick. He's saying this, but even the IMF, the International Monetary Fund, are saying the complete opposite. You know, every time they're open their mouths, they're proving themselves the liars that they are. And there's always another platform, another website, another group that will prove this. But it doesn't stop there. Now, there's an important vote coming up in Geneva at the end of the month. Now, this is on the WHO treaty. You know, the one that they want to sign us up. They want to take control of the world in an emergency, giving up and giving away all our rights, all our personal freedoms. Now, Andrew Brigham asked the House a question on this, and this was it.
Speaker, repeatedly during this questioning session, the Minister has stated that we don't really know what shape the pandemic agreement or the accord or treaty is going to take. Madam Speaker, under Article 55, paragraph 2 of the WHO, the World Health Organisation's own charter, it states that all member states must have a full draft of the amendments to treaties to be voted on 4 months in advance. Given that despite the fact that the WHO are breaking their own rules, they are insisting on moving forward with the votes. Will the Minister join me and many others in calling for a deferment of those votes until this House and others around the world have had a chance to examine these very important details?
Now, sounds fair enough to me, but this was the answer he got.
No.
Now, what does that tell you? Now, bear in mind, take notice during that clip of how many people were actually in attendance in the House. This is a very important vote, yet they couldn't be bothered to turn out to hear what was being said. You know, what does this show you? I know what it shows me. What I see is the absolute corruption in this government selling us down the shitter. Not bit by bit, this will sell us down the shitter in one foul swoop. Because the WHO can use any fucking excuse they like. Oh, somebody's got the sniffles in London. Boom, shut the fucking country down. Now I believe, same as many, and as many politicians are actually saying, we should have a referendum on this. We should have our say on this. But no, they're just preparing to give our way a sovereignty with one stroke of the pen. If they sign us up to this, we're absolutely fucked. And from a personal side, if they sign this, I will never, ever comply with being forced to do anything or take anything that the WHO say. Fucking end of. You can put me behind bars, you can beat me fucking black and blue, but I will never, ever comply. And I know many of you won't either. But that's it for a Friday. Just a quick rant. Don't forget, tonight the lovely Mrs. W will be live. It's mainly for the girlies, a girly stream, but all are welcome, except those that we don't want there, or she doesn't want there. And believe me, if you try and get in, you will be removed. But that's it for today, folks. Well, that's it for the week, except for the live tonight. I don't know what's happening with Pat, whether he's going to do a live Sunday or not. So keep your ears and eyes open for information on that. But all it leaves me to say is have a wonderful weekend. It looks like the weather could well be quite nice. But be careful where you swim. Obviously, there's a nasty little parasite going about. Although they're not telling us the full extent of it. But it isn't just in one area, apparently. But until the next one, as always, stay safe, stay strong, and stay absolutely free from the fear and the bullshit. Respects, guys.